This is the Aftermarket Radio Network.
Carm here again, Apex 2024 on the floor. We're in the Nitrous booth. Maybe you can see the logo up there. The Scott Gompper.
How you doing?
We did a show with you out of, at least did some video out of TST. You remember that?
Yes,
last
I do.
Year?
Yeah.
It was great. Glad to see you again.
NAPA is focused on the now, a national ownership workshop for our valued auto care members centered around business building training from industry leaders. This is a can't-miss event as we celebrate the past 100 years while looking ahead to the next 100. Hey, for over 30 years, NAPA Trax has made selecting the right shop management system easy by offering the best, most comprehensive SMS in the industry. We'll prove to you that Trax is the single best shop management system in the business. Find NAPA Trax on the web at napatracs.com. Also, thanks to aftermarketmanagementnetwork.com for information that can help you move your business ahead, and for the free and informative laborratetracker.com.
The new thing that Nitrous has released is the new AutoProPad, the G3. Yes, sir. And not only is it faster than the AutoProPad 2, but it's got some features we pulled up on the screen here that is not in any of the tools. It's in this, and this is some great info, especially if you're just getting into key cutting and programming. This is a lot of really good, helpful info to find the right key, to know what transponder to use, stuff like that. Nitrous also has a really, really good website, Nitrous Keys, that you can build the vehicle, year, make, model, pulls up the keys. They're really good about minimizing the choices too, so you get the right key more easily. This leads us right into what we need to do for cutting and then, more importantly, programming. Most powerful features, I would say, is it's got the power of AutoProPad that we've been spoiled with, capability-wise, but it now has more information in it to help the more novice user, which that wasn't always the case with really anybody. This is the first tool off the cuff that I can think of that has this type of information built into the tool to help everybody, but really getting started, key cutting and programming. You know, we speak into auto technicians, auto repair shops. Keys are becoming more and more of a thing. So we don't have a background in it. We need all the help we can get.
Scott,
there
what
it is.
percent of the people in the industry are cutting keys? Top shops.
It's very, very few.
So the opportunities that we have.
The opportunities are amazing.
Huge.
You know, what nobody understands is that there are 25 million keys sold each year. And if you're not getting your part of it, you're really not there. I mean, at 25 million, you don't have to have much of a percentage of it in order to make some money.
That's like 10% of the car park in the U.S.
It is.
In that vicinity. If you stop and think of how many vehicles are in your marketplace, do 10% of that, and you're not selling any keys.
Well, the real way to look at it is that within the first 15 years of car ownerships, 50% of all those vehicles lose at least one key. And if you have somebody coming in to your shop for any type of service, chances are, more likely than not, that they have lost a key. You can, as most cars are 13 years or older right now, most of those are very, very simple to do. They don't require much except for a key cutter, a basic key programmer, and you can do it. It really is relatively easy for most cars on the road today.
There's another more natural reason that we need to be able to make keys in the shop that isn't waiting for somebody to lose a key. It's many times we replace modules that we would say are theft related. And because of that, they need to have a minimum of 2 keys to program. Powertrain control modules, body control modules, in some cases, instrument clusters. And it's car lines that we see a lot of. Big names, Ford, Mazda, GM now, where you're gonna have issues if you don't have more than 1 key. You need a minimum 2 keys. Clients have already lost theirs. They're only using the 1 key. There you sit. You need to make a key.
Get the second key so you can do the rest of the work.
Yes.
Got it.
So there's a reason to be able to do this without worrying about people losing their keys. But it's yet another income stream to have a little sign up saying, did you know we cut keys?
Right.
And they're sitting there waiting for their brake job or their oil change or whatever. And, well, this is my only key. How much?
Why wouldn't a service advisor ask the client, you do have both sets of keys. Someday, if we ever need to reprogram your car, we're going to have both.
it ought to be part of your...
10% of your client base you're going to sell keys to.
It ought to be part of your 20-point checklist when you go through and you say, okay, is the oil up to spec? What do the brakes look like? When you go through and you do your inspection of the car, one of the things ought to be, does he have a second key?
Well, yeah.
And ask the question.
I got it. Hey, by the way, this unit is interfaced with the cutter, and it cuts what it...
It doesn't need to interface with the cutter.
It doesn't.
This plugs into the car, okay? And this would be what allows us to put the car into a learning mode, if you will.
All right. Okay.
So I have a key that's got a chip in it, a transponder, that is going to identify that key. We're going to use the tool to put the car into a mode that basically says, I am assuring you that this key I'm holding that's brand new should be allowed to start the car. That's essentially what it does. It's got the extra information in there that I think comes in very handy. They're always adding more and more. You see this tab over here, tips and tricks. They're going to start adding more information to that. Cars that have maybe a little bit of a nuance to them, like it comes to mind is like Toyota. Sometimes when you're adding a key, you got to kind of have a rhythm to the key cycling sometimes, or to programming the remotes. That's where that would show up.
So you had the first version of this. Now you have version 2. I mean, do you have an unlimited supply of money?
I have version 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
no.
Even better. I mean, do you sell off 1 and 2?
I have sticky fingers. No, honestly, when you get into tool costs, I have a rough time because people want to talk about ROI and all that. And I get what they're trying to say, but it's very difficult to track when you have the ability to do something. So somebody comes in, they've lost their keys, maybe there isn't an alternative other than the dealer, and they did not like the price they got. You have the ability. So now I have the AutoProPad G3 that I bought at because I went to Apex, and they come to me and I'm going to do these keys for less than the dealer. They bring it to me. They like my service advisor. They like my waiting room. They like my text. They like the way they feel, the way we communicate, the DVI, whatever it is. They feel comfortable. And now they're bringing me their cars for all these other jobs that I'm not using the AutoProPad to. I'm using other stuff. How do you calculate that?
We talk about it a lot, about a specialty.
Yeah.
And what else can we do for revenue reach? But it's not, okay, you make money on it, for sure, but got to pay for the equipment. But you become a one-stop shop for your client.
Yes.
And especially if you're out there being an advocate for them and looking to see if they have their second set of keys.
Are you a NAPA Auto Care Center who is ready to take your shop to the next level? Then the premier tier NAPA Auto Care Gold Certified program is exactly what you need. Gold Certified Auto Care Centers provide customers with a consistent experience no matter where they are in the U.S. Now, this means they are more likely to return and support your shop or find your Gold Certified Auto Care Center while on the road. Gold Certified members can maximize technology, increase their local marketing opportunities, and have a fully trained team that keeps up with the latest trends. Simply put, the Gold Certified NAPA Auto Care program powered by your local brand will set you apart. A true partnership is a two-way street. Shops must meet specific criteria to be eligible for the many benefits of Gold. Now, NAPA Auto Care rewards its most committed partners, their Gold Certified members, with free premium shop referrals on the NAPA online locator, annual marketing dollars, and enhanced warranty, training opportunities, program rebates, and so much more. Are you ready to get started? Contact your local NAPA sales representative to discuss your eligibility and apply today. More than 16% of light-duty vehicles on the road are EV and hybrid. Is your shop ready to safely and properly service them? Get your shop trained and equipped to service hybrid and EV vehicles with NAPA Autotech's innovative EV-ready Level 1 high-voltage awareness and maintenance training. Hey, take your Auto Care Center to the next level, the Gold level, with the NAPA Auto Care Gold Certified program. This program is for the best of the best who can provide a consistent consumer experience and earn the trust of returning and new customers. Talk to your NAPA sales representative about how you can become a Gold Certified shop. Let's face it, your shop management system is the single most important tool in your shop, period. NAPA Trax was built from the ground up to make your business more profitable and efficient. We provide an extensive set of tools to increase and track profitability in real time. NAPA Trax offers the industry's best post-sale support, hands down, and we train your people on site. Yep, on site. And we offer remote refresher training 10 times a week, and customer support is open 6 days a week. Give us a call, visit the website, or join our Facebook community today to learn more. We'll prove to you that Trax is the single best shop management system in the business. NAPA Trax is always customized and tailored for you, whether you're a one-man shop or a large multi-bay or multi-location company. After all, it's your shop, so it's your choice. Visit us on the web at NAPATRAX, that's NAPATRACS.com. Hey, did you know at AutomotiveManagementNetwork.com you can find an SOP, a checklist, forms, along with policies and procedures that can help you move your business ahead? Well, sometimes you just need a little motivation to write a policy if only you had something to review and then make your own. You can save so much valuable time when you can grab a document from our library, make a few adjustments for your shop, and move to your next task. There are more than 350 searchable documents, with new documents arriving soon at AutomotiveManagementNetwork.com.
This is the key cutting machine.
This is it, baby.
Right?
Yeah, we've seen this before.
It's really a tabletop CNC machine.
Yep.
But this is the interface. We don't need the tablet, the tool to interface with it. This is where we would either build the vehicle, punch in a key code, so if all the keys were lost, we need to know how to cut that key. We can access key codes through NASTF and the OE websites. We can get the number, the mechanical cut, punch that into here.
Let's just go to the main page here, just so you can see. It's very, very straightforward, very simple. If you have an automobile, you go to automobile. If you got a motorcycle, go to motorcycle. If you've got a house key, we go to single-sided keys. You can do tubular keys, and automotive is obviously number one for everybody here. You just click on automobile, you click on a manufacturer, and you'll click on a model, and then you'll click on a year, and it will tell you what you need. Here we are, and if we expand it, it'll show you how to empty it. Now, I happen to go to a terrible key for that, but let's go back to a regular one and see what we need with, say, we'll try a Honda. So there's a Honda Accord, and it'll show you how to put the key into the jaw. It's very straightforward.
Step by step.
Anybody can do it. It's really simple.
Yep. Yeah, you don't need your top tech doing the key cutting.
Got it.
It takes up such a small footprint, so you're adding this service. It's not like adding some other services where you have to have a large space. You probably have space for this somewhere already, maybe even just off the customer waiting area.
What's the investment in the backup inventory?
Everything in, you can get it for about $8,000. That's a key cutter, a key programmer, an inventory of keys, and something called a make a key set, where we actually make a key with a blade, computer chip, and a plastic head.
What if I did one key a week? When would I end up paying for this? What are you charging me?
It's not going to cost you, but $30 to $40 for most keys.
Okay.
You can probably sell them in the $150 to $250 range, depending on your market, and you should be able to pay for
make
this.
Your money back by the 11th month, maybe, something like that.
Well, I think
just quick math.
Yeah, quick math, something like that. But we're hoping you're going to do more than one key a week. We're hoping you're going to do one key every couple of days, maybe.
All right. Well, then you're paid for in 6 months,
Yes.
4, 5, 6 months.
Exactly.
It might be like any new service you offer. Starts out sporadic.
But you got to market it.
Right. And then you build up a reputation. People know about it. Again, service advisors get a little bit better about presenting it to clients as they're buying it. And then you're doing multiple keys per week, even per day.
Is it important that our business owners come to a show like this? Is there like deals when they come to a show?
We don't sell direct here. We sell through distributors, but we make sure that our distributors have, specials all the time.
All right.
So yes, there are certainly specials.
There's a lot of people that come to the show just to get themselves a deal on stuff.
Right, and this is where you come to use the tool. They have it all set up where you can cut a key and then come over here with this tool and program it to the car. So this is like a live demo. You can push all the buttons. Scott's here to help. They have other people here to help. This is where you go to learn out how easy it is to do. Go back to the shop and find your distributor or whatever and pull the trigger.
I just wanted to show you on fleets, okay? Fleets are a great way to make money. They have hundreds. I mean, if you're with the local electric company, the gas company, the water company, the school districts, right? The state, the city, They have hundreds and hundreds of Chevy trucks and Ford trucks. They're forever losing keys, and they want to keep 3 or 4 keys for every vehicle all the time. What we have here is we have a favorites, and if you have that vehicle in for service, all you have to do is copy the key, and you can then go to your favorites with the number of the vehicle,
And save it.
touch it, yeah, you saved it, and it can come on up instantaneously, and you can cut a key for them. They have to have the vehicle here to program for it, but you can cut it and
feature.
give it to them.
Nice feature. Well, this was great. Thank you for... I find keys fascinating. I find it as a hell of a revenue stream, and I find it as a specialty that people are wondering, what should I do next? And I think you got to be into keys. Nitrous, right here. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on board to listen and learn from the premier automotive aftermarket podcast. Until next time,